Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you are doing great. We're going to talk about the mortgage industry. We're going to talk about real estate. We're also going to talk about interest rates. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you a little secret about what the Federal Reserve has planned. And I'm going to use the past history, what happened in 2004 and in 2018 as an example, okay? But first, before I jump into the story about mortgage rates, because they are ticking up after everyone thought they were heading down, that is not the plan. I am finally releasing, and it's going to be a pre-release. I just filmed the basic intro video to the Crush It, the real estate crash course. What you can do right now, actionable steps in this course to take right now with your own life, your own budget, everything you've got to start preparing now for this real estate crash and how to buy homes, multiple homes, and how to invest in real estate, okay? So it's gonna take you through the full gamut. I'm gonna put a link below. It's an introductory offer. Once the videos are done being filmed, that's it. It'll go up, but right now it's $200 because I wanna show people how easy it is right now to get out of debt, get prepared for the housing crash, and then how to get the best agent, the best everything. So I'll put that below. All right, here we go, out of Yahoo. And then stick around because I'm going to show you the plan. It's so easy, it's stupid, but most people don't understand because it's so easy and you've been lied to for so many years that all these financial instruments are fancy and important, sophisticated, and you need to just let the pros do it. The people that have, their degree and a name badge that can't afford their own car, let alone or house, let alone tell you how to deal with your money, but you got to trust them. It's so simple. Here it is. Mortgage rates increase after 6 weeks of decline. This is out of Yahoo. That is the title. Mortgage rates increase this week, breaking their 6-week streak of declines just ahead of the new year. The average rate on the 30-year fixed mortgage rose to 6.42% from 6.27 the week prior, according to Freddie Mac. That marked the first increase since mid-November when rates began retreating after the Federal Reserve signaled it would slow its interest rate hikes amid cooling inflation. Let me stop right there and tell you, the reason why those rates were dropping was because the 10-year bond was dropping. The 10-year bond was dropping because the dollar was getting stronger. Here's the problem. We're starting to see that waning happen, right? We're starting to see the dollar have those issues and it's starting to fall in value. The 10-year bond came down, right? So mortgage rates came down. And now we're starting to have a little bit of problems, all right? Now, we don't know how long those problems are going to take to fully manifest into a full-blown dollar crash scenario where the dollar goes from, let's say, 103 on the DXY to into the low 90s or low 80s. Heaven forbid they hit the 70s. What's that going to do to the 10-year bond? You got to think about that. Stand by, I'm going to tell you what happened in history right here, but it says overall mortgage rates have doubled this year, and that combined with elevated home prices and surging inflation has smothered home buying activity. As fears of a recession grow, few economists expect housing conditions to improve significantly in the short term. So that is absolutely true. Now, check this out. This is a chart. I'm going to show it to you. It's going to be flipped backwards because that's the way I got my camera set up. Sorry. But this is a chart of mortgage rates, right? From 2005 till now. And you'll see as staggering from the year 2021 till now. Look at this. Look at this chart. Absolutely massive. Look at this rate of rise in the last year. Absolutely massive. And what you've witnessed in the last 6 weeks. Sorry for the bad hand posture. I was a hand model at one point, but not with this hand, with this hand. So this one's holding the phone. So I've got really weird, Anyway, you see that little drop right there? That little bit of drop? That's what this news story is talking about. Big whoopity-doo. I mean, as a matter of fact, if you think about it, you've seen a couple of those drops in the last year. Look, mortgage rates going down. Nope, they're going up. Mortgage rates going down. Nope, they're going up. And you're going to see mortgage rates rise again in 2023. And that's why I started the Side Hustle course to get you building money and wealth right now. That's why I'm now releasing the pre-release of this course on how to prepare your finances and how you're going to buy real estate and what type of real estate to buy and to keep your eye out for when everybody is running for the exits, when everybody is mocking you and laughing at you saying, you are crazy to buy real estate because it's falling like a rock. He'll just sit there and grin every time you sign the deeds to your new homes. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to do this. Guys, I also put out a video on the Real Estate Ninja channel. If you guys go check it out, it should be out by the time this video comes out. And it is of me walking a massive new development, hundreds of homes that were supposed to be built. And they literally pulled up stakes. After all the grading was done, they took the construction trailers away and all the equipment's leaving. And you're going, where's all the equipment? It's because they know they can't sell homes in this environment. I'm going to keep an eye on that. I did a video on that. Go check it out, the Real Estate Ninja. It should be the most recent video of me walking outside with a bunch of just plain flat dirt. All right, guys, that being said, thank you so much for watching The Economic Ninja. Crap, I totally forgot to tell you the rest of the story. 2004, interest rates were going up, and this is the rest of the story, and this is a big deal. As interest rates went up, mortgage rates were going up because the 10-year bond was going up because the Federal Reserve funds rate was going up in what's called the dot plot plan, 25 basis points at a time. You'll notice if you go look at the Federal Reserve funds rate, go look at the chart of that, you'll see in 2004 a plateauing that happened. And that was a handful of quarters where they had broke the system. They knew they'd broke the system. Spending stopped drastically. Sales of homes started to slow significantly. And what they did is they didn't drop rates. They flatlined it. They waited until the system really broke. And then, because they didn't, want to be ahead of the curve, they started drastically lowering rates. The next time this happened was from 2015 to 2018, where the Federal Reserve started raising rates incrementally. They got the Fed funds rate to about 2.25%. That again shoved the 10-year bond up, again with mortgage rates. And we started to see a massive decline in home sales in 2018. But back then they had something that they don't have today. And this is what's scary. President Donald Trump came out and said, the Federal Reserve is trying to crash the market. They need to lower rates right now. And he was 100% correct. And that is the first time in history of the Federal Reserve that you saw them go from a raising point to literally in like 30 days, well, it was less than 45 days, drop the Fed funds rate. But guess what? We don't have a president that'll stand up to the Federal Reserve now. So what's going to happen next year? When they get to a point, they're going to plateau and they're going to sit and wait. And once the pain is at maximum threshold, they're going to sit there with that mortgage payment being elevated and that interest rate being elevated for credit card debt and other things like that. And then they're going to wait for the cascading. And then, and only then, will they look like the savior and the buyer of last resort. The Federal Reserve will come in and say, let's lower the rates that we raised in the first place. All right, guys, that being said, I thank you so much for watching. The Economic Ninja is out.